Turn my YouTube live. Welcome, welcome everyone. I am live. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to episode 16. Yeah! I made it to episode 16, and this episode 16, I'm gonna be talking about another gut healthy recipe, and we're gonna talk about what is eating the life out of you. So I'm gonna give you time to come on. Thanks for catching the replay, and don't forget to share, share, share. Let me check my settings over here. All right. Okay. Yes. Let me check the TikTok if there's a glare. Welcome, welcome. Check here. Come on in. Come on in. I'm just checking my. Okay, good. So I'm gonna get started here. I'm Sasu here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome TikTok. You know what to do. Click those hearts, share, share, share. And guess what, guys? I didn't realize today's the first day of summer. Yay! Look at this big watermelon that I have here. Got this from the Wegmans. Seeded watermelon. Woohoo! So today, guys, I'm going to show you how to make, first we're going to start with making a healthy gut recipe. And this one has a little twist to it. I'm going to be adding some celery, cucumber, ginger, and pear. Instead of the green apple, I'm going to add a pear. Since it's summertime, this is the first day of summer, we're going to get a little bit creative, okay? And I have some fresh mint, fresh parsley, and cilantro. And I'm still debating about this kiwi. I don't know if I'm gonna throw it in there. I don't think I need to because I have the pear. And then we're gonna deal with the watermelon last, okay? So come on in, come on in, come on in. Share, share, share. Hello everyone on TikTok. So this is episode 16, and this series is about gut health, gut healthy recipes. And the reason why it's so important is because your gut is like your brain. If your gut is off, then it affects every part of your body, okay? So this is to help you guys jumpstart and get this wonderful gut healthy recipe in your diet, okay? So first things first, guys, let's talk about, I have my things here. Let's talk about the celery. And I do have a green video on my thing. The only twist to this one is we're adding some pear. So celery here, powerful, powerful vegetable, powerful by itself. Crunch on some celery with some peanut butter, protein, everything, celery. It helps to fight infections. It helps to stabilize your blood sugar. And it helps to flush toxins out of your body. And who doesn't like that? Because we don't need any toxins in our gut. Remember, everything starts from the gut. Sickness, everything begins with the gut. It's like the gut is like your brain. You need your gut to be able to function and your body to be able to work. So this celery is going to reduce inflammation. It's going to help your skin glow too, because you're getting all those toxins out, and you know it's summertime. When the winter comes, you still want your skin to glow. You want your skin to glow every day, every hour, every minute, okay? So this is some celery, really good for you. And if you're having any type of digestive issues, celery is really, really good, okay? It can help your digestive system to recover. Remember, this is about gut health. What is eating the life out of you? We're gonna get to that, okay? But if you're not eating the right food, you're not putting the right things in your gut, it's gonna affect your body, okay? Celery, celery, celery. It helps to control your weight because you're flushing all the toxins out. So you're urinating, you're going to the bathroom, and it also helps to prevent urinary tract infections. So, you know, ladies, we need this. Get you some celery, okay? What else does it do? It helps to regulate your hormones. So if you are going through hormonal issues, menopause, you know, PMS, whatever type of hormone issue you're going through, it helps your adrenals, because you know your adrenals are connected to cortisol. Those are all stress hormones, and you need a balance. If there's no balance, your body suffers with a lot of inflammation. So we're gonna begin with some celery, okay? And I'm gonna have my husband, he's gonna help me. He's gonna join me, my special guest, and he's gonna help me cut these things up so we can put them in the juicer. So everybody clap, 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 clap. Welcome my husband onto Food and Faith Hub Live Cooking Show. Okay, so this is here, right here. So I have here, you can have this cutting board. Oh, maybe I need to move these so you got room? Okay. All right. So that's the celery. What's the next one? I think I'm going to talk about the cucumber. I love cucumber. And if you know anything about cucumber, it has lots of water in cucumber. And because it's summertime, you got to cool yourself down with some cucumber. It helps to cool your hormones down, and it helps your skin to glow, okay? This is great for detoxing. This is great for great digestive health. You can just crunch on some cucumber, cut some up, eat some cucumber, carry it as a snack. You can put it in your salad. You can juice it. Cucumber. What are the other benefits of cucumber? It helps if you're, like I said, mood swings, anxiety. If you're dehydrated, cucumber cools you down. It helps with weight gain, hot flashes, headaches, digestive issues. Cucumber is gonna cool, soothe your stomach, soothe your digestive enzymes, okay? Any type of kidney issues, if you having any dry, itchy skins because you have all that toxin built up in your system, cucumber is gonna help flush that out, okay? So we are adding some cucumber into this drink. No. Okay, the cucumber here. So let's talk about the parsley, guys. Parsley is a great herb for detoxing, flushing your gut. Parsley is really good, and it has chlorophyll in it. It has chlorophyll, and you know chlorophyll is good for you. It's good for you to consume this green chlorophyll. What else do I have here in my notes? It's rich in vitamin C. It helps your immune system, and it's also been shown to help with wound healing. And if you have a dog, they say celery is good to help flush toxins out of the bodies of the dog. So if your dog might be going through some vomiting or any kind of issue with their digestion, celery, parsley, okay? It has lots of vitamin K in it. So if you are on any type of blood thinners, I would recommend that you check with your doctor. That's the disclaimer I'm making. And if you are pregnant, you want to check with your doctor. But I think you'll be okay. But you can check with your doctor. But if you're on any type of blood thinner, interact, so you would have to check with your doctor because it has lots of vitamin K, and vitamin K is what helps to keep the blood thin, okay? What else? It helps to flush toxins out of the body, if I didn't say that. So pearing, celery, and like I'm gonna go on with this cilantro, that's a good combination. So that's your celery there. And then we have cilantro, this little herb that smells so good. So good. Cilantro has lots of antioxidants. And anytime you hear the word antioxidants, guys, Think about cancer. Think about that bad sickness called cancer. Anything that has antioxidants, you want to consume it. It's going to decrease inflammation. It's going to get rid of toxins in your body. It protects you from illnesses, infections, ulcers, and it protects your liver, okay? Anything that flush toxins out of your body, it also is going to help protect your liver, and we all need our liver to be working right, okay? Remember, everything starts in the gut. Your health starts in the gut. If you're going through any type of colon issues, diverticulitis, ulcerative colitis, those are all digestive issues. You belch a lot after you finish eating. You feel nauseous when you eat certain types of food. Now, sometimes when you feel nauseous, I know, like, if certain types of vegetables probably have pesticides on it and you don't wash it well, you can develop nausea too. But this nausea is where you're nauseous all the time. You're constantly nauseous. No matter what you eat, you can't seem to digest it well. You can even make some cilantro tea. Boil some hot water, put these leaves in there, let it seep, and you can even drink it like that as a tea, and it's really, really good. It's gonna help flush stuff out of your body. So we're gonna add this cilantro in here. If you don't like the smell of cilantro, you should still try it, okay? It's good. It's good for you, okay? And the next thing we're gonna talk about is mint. I'm gonna add a little mint in it, you know, for a little minty flavor. Plus, mint helps with digestion. What else does mint good for? Digestion. Yeah, it does have chlorophyll in it too. So we're gonna add some mint into this green juice, okay? Then my favorite thing is ginger. Every house should have ginger. Ginger is good for colds, coughs. If you're pregnant, you feel nauseous, indigestion, nausea, vomiting. Really good for the gut because it decreases inflammation. Ginger is good. Always get you some ginger in your house, okay? Welcome everybody on TikTok. Welcome guys. So ginger is great anti-inflammatory. And anytime you hear the gut, Daniel, what other benefits of the mint?
It freshens your teeth.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, the mint. Back to the mint. It helps freshen your teeth, your breath because of the mint. And remember, that's all going down in your gut. So whatever is in your gut is going to come out in your mouth. So get you some mint in your juices. So the ginger, guys, great anti-inflammatory. Ginger, like you can cook with ginger. You can make a cough elixir with ginger. You can put it in your juices, your food. Ginger is good. So we're gonna add some ginger in our juice. And this is some organic ginger. And everything here, guys, I washed it with baking soda and a little vinegar, okay? So because this ginger is organic, I'm gonna juice it with the skin on, okay? We're gonna do that, the ginger. And then we have some pear. I'm gonna add 1 pear into the juice. Pear, lots of fiber. Lots of fiber. Fiber. We want our gut to be healthy. Fiber. So this is gonna add a little sweetness to your green juice, and you're gonna have your fiber. If you don't like pear, if you're allergic to pear, you can add green apple, okay? Green apple has lots of fiber benefits for your gut too. And you can see that video on my YouTube channel where I use green apple in there, okay? Granny Smith green apple. Here I have a lemon, ginger, really good. Anti-inflammatory, immune boosting, vitamin C. You can cut some lemon in water in the morning, start your day. Get some lemon in your body, helps with digestion, helps to detox. It's really good for you too. It also gives you some energy and it helps your skin glow. And you know we like our skin to glow. It freshens your breath. It gives you energy. Lemon. And this is an organic lemon, and we're gonna juice this with the skin on, okay? And then we're gonna begin And we have the watermelon here. It's summertime and watermelon hydrates you. It has lots of benefits, and we'll go over the watermelon when we get to that. But let's go ahead, guys, and let's juice this up. Welcome to Gut Health Series, episode 15. Make sure you share, like. Follow me on my YouTube channel at Sasu Flavors, and leave me a comment. And you guys share and interact so the algorithm pushes this info forward. So here I'm using my Nama juicer. If you don't have a juicer, guys, don't worry, you can use a blender. But if you use a blender, you have to add water in there, and you're gonna have to add water, and you're gonna have to strain it, okay? Let's see what TikTok is saying. So the reason why this is very good for your gut, this juice that I'm making, guys, is because your gut needs to have good bacteria in there, okay? Because most of the foods cause a lot of inflammation. Like when you think about dairy and milk products and junk food, they cause a lot of bad bacteria to keep flowing in your stomach. But you need some good bacteria built up in your gut so that when an infection or a disease tries to come, your gut is healthy and it can help to fight this disease, okay? Because everything starts with the gut, and I just want to keep it simple so you can grasp it, that your gut is like the brain of your body. If your brain is not functioning right, you can't move, you can't talk, you can't walk, you can't smell, you can't taste, because you're feeble, you're like limp, you're like anybody who suffers any brain diseases like strokes, tumors in the brain, they can't move, they can't talk, they can't do the things that they were accustomed of doing. So your gut is like the brain of your body, and you have to feed your gut things that are going to be nutritious, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put this in here. I'm gonna get my thing. Don't wait, I have to see how it comes out, because I saved it for something. Okay, so as you can see, this live is our gut health series, like I said. And also, guys, another thing about gut health is, let's say you do all this, you're drinking and you're eating right and you're doing the right thing, but you're anxious, you worry a lot. That is not good for your gut health. Because worry, oh, we gotta cut the lemon. Worry, and I'm just putting everything here in my juicer, guys. Worry and anxiety causes stress on your body. And if your body is stressed, your body releases lots of stress hormones. Your body should only be stressed when you sense, let's say a raccoon rolls up here. Like, I'm gonna get startled, like I'm gonna release some type of stress hormone as a fight or flight response to that raccoon running up here on me. And that's a normal response. But if you go through your life where you worry and you're stressed and you're every day worrying about the bills, worrying about the kids, and for some of you ladies, worrying about when your husband come in, worrying about when is the baby gonna come. You've been believing God for a baby and you don't have a baby, and you're stressing yourself out. You are gonna be releasing a lot of stress hormones. Your cortisol levels, which is a hormone dealing with stress, is gonna be increased, and it's gonna cause a lot of inflammation in your body, because stress can do that. So you can make this healthy, nice juice, but if you're not watching the way you think, watching the way you process stress, it's not going to be good for your health. So I encourage you to, as you are on this journey, like we all on this journey, if you are a mom or whatever you're doing, whatever career you're doing, you are a stay-at-home mom, you are a career mom, a businesswoman, entrepreneur, minister of the gospel, whatever you're doing, you got to think not only about what you're eating, but what's eating you. Is it worry? Are you anxious? Are you fearful? Are you like perplexed? All of that can affect your gut health. So if you're having like digestive issues, ulcerative colitis, diverticulitis, Imagine you have that to deal with, and then you're anxious, you're worried, you put in a lot of stress. You know, anytime you get fearful, you feel it in your gut. Anytime somebody gives you bad news, you start feeling it in your stomach. You're like, oh, like, and then immediately you either can't eat, or you start, some people when they're stressed out, they eat a lot, they eat foods that they shouldn't eat. Some people when they're stressed, they don't eat. It's how your body responds to stress. But for you to have a healthy gut is not only about what you eat, but what is eating you. Make sure that you're not stressing, anxious, and worrying, okay? So fear, anxiety, stress can mess with your gut health, okay? So I'm gonna turn this on. Oh, first we gotta plug it in. Okay. I'm gonna turn this on, guys. And let it juice. So, and if some of you can leave a comment, like what's your biggest stressor? Some of you might not feel comfortable sharing, but what's your biggest stressor right now? Like finding a job, finding a husband, finding some people. Make sure my here. And another thing that can be stressful is you're holding on to unforgiveness. You're holding on to what somebody did to you yesterday, what they said about you, somebody that hurt you and it caused trauma in your life. So you want to let go. You want to let go of any type of anything that's causing stress in your life. You want to make sure you're not holding on to any type of unforgiveness or bitterness. And for this one, guys, I left the skin on my cucumber, okay? You want to make sure that you're not holding on, okay, thank you, to any type of unforgiveness, because bitterness, just think about bitterness. And in your digestive system, you have a liver, you have a spleen, you have a gallbladder, and the gallbladder produces bile. It produces a bitter substance. Can you imagine you holding on to this unforgiveness that turns into bitterness? It turns into a bitter gallbladder that you can't excrete all of. Your gallbladder should begin to shut down because you're holding on to all this unforgiveness. So sometimes we think that all of this is just so, like I was saying, if you hold on to bitterness, your gallbladder, the function of the gallbladder is to excrete that bile, to produce it and excrete it out of your body, meaning get rid of it from your body. If you hold on to all this bitterness in your body, it affects your gut health. And that's why the Bible tells us to forgive, because holding on to unforgiveness can mess with the organs of your body. It can mess with if you're going through any type of rejection from relationships, from your parents, and you hold on to rejection, it can affect your breast tissue, because our breasts were meant to nurture babies. Our breasts were meant to be comforting, you know. And if you lack comfort, if you lack not having love, not having security, you feel insecure, it can affect your breast tissue. That's all connected to your gut, your feelings. So be careful holding on to rejection, holding on to unforgiveness, because it's not good for your breast health, it's not good for your mental health, it's not good for your gut health, and we see that how it can affect every part of your body, okay? So right now, this looks good. Let me get my strainer here. If you have any questions or comments, please leave it in the chat. And don't forget to share, like, and engage in the conversation so we get, so it's not like I'm talking to myself, okay? So here, yeah, I'm gonna pour it. So here I'm gonna go ahead and release it. Ooh, that looks beautiful. Let me turn it here so you guys see it. Can they see on TikTok? So that is what. So your gut health is tied to what's eating you too, and unforgiveness can eat you up. Rejection, trauma, pain, that can eat you up. So you want to make sure you release anyone that's hurt you, anyone that's did you wrong. You want to let them go and not hold on to it, because it's not worth the health of your body, okay? Maybe your husband committed adultery. Maybe your husband cheated on you. He did something so bad. You have to choose whether you want to stay or forgive him. Maybe your mom never showed you any love. Maybe you never had a father. Maybe someone raped you, molested you, and it caused some rejection and trauma to stay with you. Today I encourage you to just release it all to God. Give it all to Jesus. Forgive those people that have done you wrong so that you can have the proper gut health. So you don't have to constantly be walking around abused and battered, okay? So now guys, now that our juice has juiced, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste. Where is the fire? Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use this and just taste it. And you can add more ginger if you like. You can add more. Oh, we add ginger. This ginger is good. It's good. Hot. So if you I should have saved some of the ginger for the other batches of juice that I was gonna make. But guys, your ginger, you can use 1 to 2 inch thumb size. Okay, more ginger, you can add more ginger. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a. I suggest using glass. If you don't have glass, you can use whatever you like. Okay, but the glass actually, thank you. The glass actually keeps it much fresher, and it's so nice when you take it out of the refrigerator and let it come to room temperature a bit and just enjoy it, sip it on some ice. It's so good. So we're gonna go ahead and just that celery was about maybe 5 to 6 stalks of celery. This looks so pretty. Woo. I have another one like this one. Oh, yeah, over there. And then what I do is I'm just gonna store this in the refrigerator. I put it all the way in the back of my refrigerator. And if you missed the beginning of this live, you want to watch the replay, because I think that was some pretty good nuggets I dropped about what's eating the life out of you. So this is how much this gave us. And don't worry guys, I'm going to leave the ingredients in the description box, and you're going to find it on my YouTube channel. So if you have not subscribed, you want to go ahead and do that, okay? Now for this, if you have plants or anything, you can put this in your plants. if you gonna make like any type of sweet, any juice that's more fruity, you can take this and add it and make popsicles with it. You can use it in your, some people use it in their soups, when they're making their soups. But this, you don't have to let it go to waste, okay? Because this is still lots of fiber here, okay? So now, if you missed the entire recipe for this cucumber, celery, pear, I added pear in here, okay? So good, so good. And some mint. Oh my goodness, this is loaded with all of the benefits that I described. So now we're gonna deal with the watermelon, guys, okay? So I'm gonna move this to the side. And this watermelon has been washed already. And I'm only gonna juice a little bit of it because my kids really like watermelon, so they already warned me not to juice. I won't juice the whole thing because we still wanna enjoy it. I'm just washing this out, and then I have a big knife here. If you want me to get a bigger one. So I'm gonna wash this. I'm gonna just wash this out a bit, and then my husband can come here. You have to come over. Yeah. I have to put it there. So you're trying to hide off the camera, sir?
Hello.
So we cut in this. Oh, let's see what it looks like. Ooh, that looks amazing. Look at that, guys. Oh my gosh. Looks so yummy and juicy. So we're gonna put this piece over there.
Now, how can you tell if a watermelon is ripe if you're looking for one?
Don't you top it?
Now, I'm going to show them. That's a yellow. See this thing over here? You're going to see it. You're going to see it over here. It's like a yellow. This mark.
Can you guys see it?
As you see this sign on the watermelon, it's like a faded green. Yeah, that shows that it's ripe. That guy has shown me one time.
Okay, so I picked a good one then. How about, I see people top it too.
I don't know about the topping, but
okay, so I'm gonna come and we're gonna talk about the benefits of the watermelon.
okay.
I'm just washing this out. Don't forget, leave me a comment if you have a question about gut health, or if something is bothering you, you're stressed out, you want to let that go, because if you think about it, your health is worth more than worrying about things you cannot control. Okay. I'm just washing out my juicer a bit. Okay, good. So that watermelon looks very nice. Looks very juicy. So as you know, watermelon, you know that means it has a lot of water. Lots of water, which is good for your body. Because it's gonna help you urinate and pee it out. Yes, looks amazing. So watermelon, I did my research, and it's shown that studies show that it reduces blood pressure. And I guess the concept behind that is because you're urinating, so you're peeing all that stuff out. So the more you're able to urinate and your kidneys are working good, your blood pressure will respond. And also it has a natural compound in it called lycopene. And lycopene Lycopene has been shown. Oh, hey, how are you? Welcome. And lycopene has been shown to have antioxidant properties. And what did I say about antioxidant properties, guys? Anytime you hear that word, think about cancer. It's going to help fight those things. So it has that antioxidant property in there, which is the lycopene, and it reduces inflammation. And if you anytime there's any disease or sickness you're dealing with, it all starts with inflammation. So that's why everything begins in the gut, and you have to attack things from the gut. What are you eating? What are you ingesting? And what is eating the life out of you? Unforgiveness, bitterness, trauma, rejection. Remember, your gut health is not only about what you put into your body, but what you are allowing to eat you out. What are you allowing to consume your health, okay? So it reduces inflammation, it keeps you hydrated, it helps your blood pressure, and guess what? It helps your skin to glow. Now we all want glowing skin, okay? And it's also been shown that it's good for your eyes. So if you have any issues with your eye, it says it has the vitamins A and C in it, which helps with your eye health, okay? And because of the lycopene that's in watermelon, it has been shown to reduce heart health issues. So some might say, oh, watermelon is too sweet, it's too much sugar, but it's a natural sugar, and because this lycopene is what gives it the red color. So this is a natural red color here, okay, with seeds. Look at the seeds. This is good. I got this from Wegmans, and this watermelon, you see how big it is? It was only $7.99. That was a good deal for a watermelon, okay? And some people juice it with the rind and everything, but I'm not gonna juice it with the rind. I'm just gonna take the middle part out, okay? So it's great for if you're building your immunity, and you can make it in the summer. Your kids can just have it just like that. Enjoy it just like this. So we're gonna chop it up and put some in the juicer, and it's okay to juice it with the seeds, okay? Because who got time to nitpick between all these seeds? It's not gonna harm you to juice it with the seeds, okay? So maybe I gotta taste a piece of this watermelon. It looked too juicy not to taste, guys. Let me taste some. This is good. You guys like your watermelon cold or room temperature? Room temperature is good for me. It's gonna cool you down. This is good. So I'm gonna put some in the juicer here, and you can juice it with some fresh mint. It's nice with fresh mint too, watermelon. I'm too fine to get sorry.
You enjoying the watermelon?
That's good. Okay. I'm gonna juice it. Okay. So I'm just gonna juice some for demonstration purposes. Let's see what TikTok is saying. Let's see. I see a comment. Let me see. I'll be right. Let me look up my comments. Done now. You guys should be coming and helping me with the comments. One day I'm gonna have a studio, guys, where I'll have somebody helping me with all of this stuff. Okay. Let's see. I'm coming. Oh, okay, so it showed up different on, okay, welcome. Thank you for coming on. So it's switched, it's from, oh, she said switch from IG because you were facing the side of the camera. So it looks different on the IG?
I don't know.
Oh, it probably looks a little off or something, okay.
The difference,
The different angle, because I got like three phones here. One for TikTok, one for YouTube, and one for IG. Thank you. So, we did the green juice. If you missed this recipe, I'm going to have it in the description box, and you can watch the replay, okay? This has celery, cucumber, parsley, cilantro, lemon, ginger, and pear. I use pear this time. You can use a green apple, but I use pear this time. You can also use a kiwi in here, okay? Be creative. So now we're gonna put this watermelon in here and juice it up. Let me turn it so they can see here. All right. Just drop it in. Did you taste some?
Hmm?
Did you have some? You didn't have
No,
any?
I didn't.
Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Oops. Okay, guys, let's juice it up. It's the first day of summer. What do you guys have planned for the summer? I know it's gonna be hot today. But this watermelon, make sure you have some watermelon for this summer. Keep you cool. Oh, you could cut some more, so I can put some more. Let me get some more bottles for this. Looks amazing. I'm gonna get a bottle, guys. So this is episode 16, guys, of our gut health series. And let's, ooh.
Did you put a mint in it?
No, not yet. You see here? Let me turn it so they can see. You can put some mint in there if you like. And I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in here. Fresh. If you want to add ginger, mint, huh? You can add lemon, you can add anything you like in there, okay? You can add strawberry too. I'm going to add some mint in this second batch. I'm going to add a little mint. And if you need to get these glass bottles, you can go to my Amazon storefront, and it's on my storefront. Yay! Support your girl. Go to my Amazon storefront and get these glasses, get these jars. Okay? You have these, And I have the tall ones too. This is a tall one. You can get it on my Amazon storefront, okay? And the juice, I don't know, it just tastes so much better in the glass jar, guys. Try it. You're gonna see, like, it's just so refreshing. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So I'm gonna add this, and then I'm gonna put the mint. I'm gonna put a little mint. Mint with watermelon is really good. And this is actually not too sweet, the watermelon. Very hydrating. So I hope you guys learned something if you were on here listening to the entire show today about gut health and how what you eat is important, and also what's eating you. Make sure you forgive. Make sure you don't hold on to trauma. Forgive those that you need to forgive. And yeah. And then the next, no, just this part of it. Forgive those that you need to forgive. Because remember, like I said, everything starts on the gut. So you can eat the best food. Because I know some people that ate the best food and they still died of cancer and things like that. So you gotta always know, how is the condition of your soul? Are you holding on to unforgiveness? The reason I keep stressing unforgiveness, guys, is because unforgiveness can kill you. It can hurt the organs in your body. It can leave you bitter. And whenever I have patients that come into the hospital, most of my patients, they're going through treatments for cancer. They're going through treatments for dialysis. And anytime I have a patient going through any type of thing with cancer, I will always tell them, make sure you forgive anybody you need to forgive so that your body can heal properly. And 9 out of the 10 of my patients, they're like, yes, you're right. Some of them will shed a tear because they know, because unforgiveness is that silent thing that can kill you. You can be the best giver. You can be the best philanthropist, the best entrepreneur, the best preacher in town. But if you got unforgiveness, it can take you out. Unforgiveness is bad. Why do you think Jesus came to die for us? Because he knew we needed to be forgiven. So if Jesus died and he knew that we needed forgiveness, your enemies need forgiveness too. The Bible tells you what you do for your enemies. Pray for them. Forgive them. You don't have to live with them, but you forgive them, because the forgiveness is not about you. Thank you, thank you. Because remember, it's not about you. It's about holding on to unforgiveness. It damages you. But when you forgive, it's about your health. It's about your moving forward. Because if you want God to hear your prayers, because he said if you don't forgive, the Bible tells us that he said, I won't hear your prayers. And we can't afford for God not to hear our prayers. I need God to protect me. I need God to come through for me. So I can't afford to have unforgiveness waving its head waving its bad, ugly self over me and then affecting my body. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. You hear me? It's not worth it, guys. So your gut health is just as important as what you allow into your body. So it's just as important as what you allow into your body, okay? So the watermelon is watering. The watermelon is doing its thing. Yes. And this one I added some mint in it. So yeah, guys, unforgiveness. If you're passing by, you're struggling with that, let it go. Forgive him, forgive her, forgive it. Because people gonna hurt you. As long as you living, people are gonna offend you. People gonna do stuff to you. Some of you, you might be going through, somebody raped you, violated you. Yes, you might be sinning, but you don't understand. That's hard. But imagine God saying, I'm not going to forgive you because you did that. Imagine if God's forgiveness was conditional, but his forgiveness is unconditional. So let's say somebody violated you. What you do is say, Father, I forgive them by faith. Not by feeling, but Father, I forgive them by faith. Because at this point, that thing is so bad that you don't even know, you don't even want to forgive them. You want to kill them. You want to hurt them. So at that point, that's when you should be like, Father, I forgive them by faith and I release them into the freedom of my forgiveness. So if you're struggling to forgive someone, you can say this simple prayer. Heavenly Father, I forgive, call their name, I forgive Sasha by faith. I forgive her, I forgive him. Say what you forgive them for. And say, Father, I release them into the freedom of my forgiveness. In Jesus' name. So by faith, because the Bible says if you have faith like a little mustard seed. And if I showed you what a mustard seed, or you Google what a mustard seed is, it's very tiny. So just by faith, forgive. Some people you will have to forgive by faith because what they did to you was so out of this world. Like, how you going to even forgive them? That's why I say forgive them by faith. Because if you have faith as the grain of a mustard seed, you can say to that mountain of unforgiveness, move, and it will move. So faith to forgive. Just say, Father, by faith, I release her, I release him, so that I can experience freedom. Because you need freedom. Unforgiveness will keep you bound. And it will cause the organs in your body to become bitter. If you're going through any type of rejection, trauma, your mama didn't love you, your husband didn't love you enough, you were denied some things, you still at a certain place in your life and you're like, I feel so stuck. And then that rejection, like I said, remember, God gave us our breasts as women, as men, but you know, for us, I'm talking about women. God gave us our breasts, because when you think about your breasts that you have, the baby suck on your breast. Your breast, if you're married, your husband lays on your breast. The breast is for comfort. It's for nourishing. So if you're holding on to all this unforgiveness, where is it going to go and attack? It's going to go and attack the vulnerable parts of your body. So sometimes if you, and that's just my disclaimer, this is just my godly wisdom advice. I'm just throwing that disclaimer out. So if you are going through any issues in your breast, think about, am I going through any trauma? Is there anywhere I need to forgive my mother, my father? Who molested me? Who violated me? Who do I need to let go? So that my body can not only heal from the foods I'm eating. If you're going through chemotherapy, for your body to totally heal, you got to go to the foundation. You got to go to that root of what's caused that and deal with it, okay? That's just a tip of the iceberg of some things that can cause sickness and diseases in our bodies, okay? So I'm gonna releasing a lot. So this one has the mint, and like I said, guys, you can add anything that you like in this watermelon, okay? Whenever you're juicing, you just get creative. You know how to blend certain things together and what makes it come out good, okay? Strawberry in this will be nice. Raspberry. So this one has the mint. So this, see, I have this jar, and you can get it on my Amazon storefront. I'm going to pour this here. And then, oh, you got the funnel. Yeah.
Where's it?
I thought I left it over there. So I'm just filling these bottles. You see how much this, you see this, guys? Oh my goodness. It looks amazing. And we still got more to go. So I think I covered the big one. So like I said, your gut health is tied to your brain, and this green juice is gonna help to detox. You can take one of this in the morning every day for the next 7 days, 21 days, however many times you want it, you can have it. Make it a part of your routine, okay? It's good for you. And you see the stuff is settling on here, so some people would say, oh, you're wasting all the fiber, but you can see that there's still fiber in here because it's settling on the bottom, so you still have a lot of fiber in here, okay? Let me know if you have any questions. You see any questions on the YouTube? And so for your juices, guys, you can store it in the back of your refrigerator, and it's where it stays very, very cold. Okay. Thank you. If you're gonna put them in the freezer, make sure you fill it, you leave a little, like maybe an inch, because when it freezes, it expands. So you want to leave some room in your jar if you're going to put it in the freezer, okay? But the back of my fridge stays so good. I do freeze my beets and my other greens, and then I take them out and let them defrost in the fridge. Let me check that. So if you don't have any questions, you can shop my Amazon storefront. I'm going to put the link in the comments. If you're on Instagram, the link is in my profile. Okay, let me put it. I'll be right now. Okay. So instead of buying your kids those Capri Sun, those honest kids that taste so awful, juice your kids some fresh natural juice and make it, and let their palate, let their mouth get used to having something different. And by the time you look, they're not going to be craving those empty calorie juices, okay? Waste of calories, I should say. Waste of calories. Oh, I need to taste it so you guys, I can tell you how it tastes juiced. I also have this glass jar on my Amazon storefront that you can get too, okay? Let's taste this. It's good. I have some few stuff there. That was the mint. I can taste the mint. So refreshing with some ice on a hot day. Sit outside on your deck. Sit and enjoy. What else? Okay, what else? I think that's it, right?
You're not doing them berries and stuff, right?
I need the cover for this one.
Cover?
Oh, here it is. Okay. Looks amazing. Put it on some ice. Remember I said you could add strawberry. You can add some strawberry. You can add anything you like in there. Some lemon. But today we just did the watermelon and the mint, and put it in the fridge, pour it over on some ice, and enjoy. You don't need no added honey and all that. Some people do that, but I don't put any added honey in these juices or anything because you don't really need that, okay? So I'm gonna have the recipe on my channel for this green juice here. Great for detoxing, great for getting your tummy flat, getting all that junk out of your liver and kidney, and so good, guys. So good, guys. And that's it. That's it. I think I talked a whole lot. What time is it? It's like an hour. I've been on here an hour, right? I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. I hope you guys see the importance of gut health. And if you remember anything, remember antioxidants, remember inflammation. The gut, if there's too much inflammation, then the bad bacteria tries to take over. So you got to balance it out with the right food, the right things in your stomach. And also you got to make sure that unforgiveness is not eating you. You got to make sure that bitterness is not messing up your gallbladder. You got to heal from the rejection and the trauma. If you need to go to therapy, go to therapy. If you need to pray more, because the Bible said we shouldn't stop praying. So you got to pray more, read your word more. Get the scriptures that address trauma, pain, worry, hurt, unforgiveness, and begin to meditate on those scriptures. How do I forgive? How can I forgive? They did it. It was so bad what they did to me. Say, Father, by faith, I forgive them. I forgive them by faith, and I release them into the freedom of my forgiveness. Go back and write that prayer. In Jesus' name, I forgive them. Call their names one by one. You might have to go back a long way and forgive. You might have to list people from when you were a child, even the people yesterday, even the people this morning that got you upset, and you're holding on to them. So you got to make a list and begin to forgive until you feel that peace. And God is the one that gives you peace when you've learned to forgive. Because remember, unforgiveness will hinder your prayers. Unforgiveness can be very detrimental to your body, okay? People have gone in the grave because they refuse to forgive. Unforgiveness can eat you up, make you bitter. So you can eat the best food. You can live the best life, have the best job, have all the money in the world. But if you don't have no peace, if you don't have any peace, what's having the best money? What's enjoying life? Well, what's being a millionaire if you don't have no peace? Because the world can give you peace for a time, but God gives you the peace of God that lasts forever. He gives you his Holy Spirit. He comforts you. He gives you his word. Like you can be like going through so much, and God just speaks his word to you. Like right now you could be going through so much, and just his word that's coming out right now, he's comforting you. He's healing you. And that's going to promote gut healing. So while you are trying to get healthy, make sure your body is healthy too. Make sure your soul is healthy. Because the word tells us that he wishes above all things that we would prosper and be in good health. Even, somebody say even, as our soul prospers. So your soul has to prosper. And how, if you look up the word, what does prosper mean? Flourish, grow, nourish. If your soul, can unforgiveness nourish your soul? Can unforgiveness keep your soul fruitful? Can unforgiveness bring any happiness? You might feel, yeah, I'm not talking to them. I'm not doing that. Or you might feel, but at the end of the day, you don't have no peace. You don't have no rest. You're worried. You're anxious. Your body hurts. You have all these aches and pains because you're holding on to something in your heart and it's affecting your body. So I encourage you to eat well, live well, think well, forgive, and allow God to have those things. It's not going to be easy because life is hard. Life is not easy. Life is rough. I'm not going to lie to you. Life is rough, especially if you're trying to be a believer out here on these streets. Life is rough. The Bible says you will have trouble. Yeah, you're going to have trouble. Yeah, you're going to have trials, because the things that we can't see are fighting against us. The things that we can't see with our spiritual eyes. But if you put your trust in God, if you follow what the word says, the Bible says, God is going to come through for you. So I hope you got something from this live. I'm going to leave all the ingredients in the description box. Follow me on my YouTube channel. If you're on TikTok, follow me on my YouTube channel. Go to my profile. You'll see my YouTube channel. And if you're on Instagram, go ahead and share. YouTube, share. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope you enjoy this episode 16 where we talked about what is eating the life out of you. Share this nice gut healthy recipe. And you know now that it's not only about what you eat, but your soul has to prosper, your mind has to prosper, and it cannot prosper if you have unforgiveness. It can't prosper with you being bitter. It can't prosper with you walking around with trauma, because ain't nobody gonna want to be around you that much if every time there's an issue, every time you fussing with people. So take your gut health serious. Start trying to get healthy ingredients into your diet that's going to help you. And as you are on the road for a healthy gut life, your whole family is going to have to come along, because it's like everybody has to drink some of this, everybody has to have some. So you bring your whole family along, and you try your best. Every time you're eating something, look on your plate and say, is anything on here going to benefit my body? What I'm putting in my mouth now, what is it going to do for me? Is it going to nourish my gut? So that's another way you can look at it. So every time you have a plate of food, every time you're going to drink something, like you want to drink the fruit juices in moderation, but this is natural, no added sugar. The green, you can always get away with the green stuff. Hello, how are you? Welcome. We're almost wrapping up, but you want to make sure you incorporate these healthy things into your diet, okay? Incorporate them into your diet, and make sure, guys, I am so, like, this is so much on my heart. Like, what is eating the life out of you right now? Ask yourself, what is the most thing that I am worried about right now? What is causing me a little anxiety and worry right now? That is the thing that you need to release, because that is the thing. You can eat good, live good, have all the money, but if you don't have any peace on the inside of your spirit, if you don't have the peace that comes from God, because your husband could give you peace for a little while, your wife could give you peace, but God gives you the peace that surpasses your feelings, your understanding, your emotions, okay? So make sure, don't allow unforgiveness to eat the life out of you. Like I said last week, if people causing you stress in your life and they're not bringing any blessing into your life, they're not being, iron sharpens iron. And if you got people, let me show you. If you got this butter knife here, like, butter can only cut butter. And if you take the butter knife and you try to cut lemons with a butter knife, you got to dig into it. If somebody's in your life and they're just a butter knife, and you're this iron, you're this here, you're sharp. You're sharp in the spirit. You're sharp in the way you communicate with others, your relationship with people. You're sharp. But if you got this butter knife in your life, and all this butter knife is doing is dulling your life, is dimming the light in you, is dimming who you are, is making you change who you are. But it tells us, the word tells us that iron sharpens iron. So you want to make sure that people in your circle, they are iron. They're not coming to be a butter. If they're coming as a butter knife because they need what you have, then you can sharpen them up. You can help them, and then eventually they become an iron. But if they're just coming in your life with their dull butter knife feelings, their dull unforgiveness, bitterness, hatred, they're going to just dull your life, and eventually you're going to see the years pass by and you're going to be like, this person was sent to stop me. This person, this man, woman was sent to hinder me. God, you said he was my husband, but he cheated on me. God, you said she was my wife, but she left me for this reason. But did God really tell you that? Because anything that God brings into your life, if God gives you a husband, you still have to work to keep your marriage together. You still have to work to keep that wife together. You still have to work to keep it together. But if people around your circle, they're not causing you to go up, but they're bringing you down, you got to get them out of your life. They're not worth your organs. They're not worth stressing over, because some people just come with an agenda. They just come to be users, abusers, and that's their agenda. Some people, that's how they live their life. They just live their life to abuse people. They just live their life to be miserable. But you over here trying to walk right, live right. Some days you miss it. You asking God to forgive you, but you got these people that just come in to always dull your life. Get them out of your life. Get rid of all the butter knives in your lives, okay? That's not meaning you any good. Now, you're going to have some butter knives that's going to come, and they're going to get sharpened by being around you. Because now they're seeing something, and they're like, oh, I want to do better. But if they're just coming to bring you down, you don't need that. Because then all that unforgiveness, bitterness, stress, anxiety, your gut health is too important, okay? So get rid of the butter knives in your life. Get you some iron in your life. Iron sharpens iron, okay? Iron sharpens iron. That's a true word. Iron sharpens iron. You can have a friend in your life and you talk to them about something that you see that's not right. Hey, friends, you argue, you make up. A true friend don't stab you in the back. A true friend don't lie on you, okay? I guess TikTok. Oh, I need to verify this. A true friend doesn't lie on you. A true friend doesn't lie on you, cheat on you. Like, they got a lot of people out here lying. Especially now that everybody looks at social media, guys. You want to maintain your gut health? That's right. Iron sharpens iron. Get rid of those Get rid of those butter knife people in your life, okay? They don't mean you no good. All they're doing is messing with your gut health, messing with your emotions. Get those butter knife people out your life. Get you some sharp iron people that can sharpen you. Iron sharpens iron, okay? So out here on these social media, and I'm going to wrap up very soon, guys, because I know I'm talking a lot. But out here on these social media streets, you got a lot of people that doing different things. And don't compare yourself. And not everything you see out here, hear me again, not everything you see, not everyone you see putting on a facade out here is who they say they are. They live a different life when the cameras are off, when the selfies are not there. They lie, they cheat, they do all type of malicious things, okay? And sometimes, listen clearly, sometimes you will be surprised the information that some people know. But because you don't see them with the big numbers, you don't know what they know. You are able to see some of these people in display because you have the evidence that how they're in display and how they behave. But they don't know that you have all this dirt on them. They call it receipts, right? In this social media time, they be saying receipts, right? But you got all this receipts on them. So not every pastor you see out here, not every prophet you see out here, just for the sake of my page, not every pastor, every prophet, every person, every entrepreneur, the big thing that can sell right now is when people come out and say, oh, I'm a believer, I'm a Christian, and all the believers, all the Christians run over to support them. As soon as you hear somebody say, I believe in God, you believe that they believe in the God of the heaven, the God that's big, but they're serving another God. They might look like a believer, but they serve another God. They can get on here and fool the masses. Oh, they're after me. Oh, they did it to me. Oh, she did this, she said that to me. But they never tell you what they do in secret. They never tell you how raunchy they behave. Be careful on these social media streets. it will save you. Ask God for discerning of spirits, because a lot of people are performing and they're not living right. I don't know why I said that, but that's what I said. That's what I said. So for all the trolls that will come back and look, that's what I said. So you got them out here doing a lot of stuff, but we're going to just keep it like that. Okay, so be careful out here on these social media streets, on these Christian streets out here. Be careful. Ask God, is she the right spirit? Is she the right? Is she okay? Like, what kind of spirit does she have? Is she fake? Or is she real? They got some people out here performing. They will make the media do a whole marketing strategy for them to pretend that God is with them, just so they can keep the followers and keep the numbers. If you guys open your eyes a little, you'll be able to see who's fake, okay? Make sure you share this live, because this was really good to me. This was good. So this is Food and Faith Hub with yours truly, I'm a Sasu, where we talk about good, healthy topics, and we share nice, delicious recipes. My goal is to give you everything that I do in my life. My goal is to bring it here so that you can have it, okay? This is what I do. I juice. I give you the reasons for you to do, and I have children, and I make them drink juice too. I put these in the small shots. Let me show you guys how that look, and I'm gonna let you go really soon. And you can get this on my Amazon shop. Help your girl. Go to my Amazon store and patronize my store, okay? So this is the bottle. So if I want my kids to drink the green juice that they complain and whine about, I put it in here. You can, before you eat breakfast, drink this. That's another way you can just get them to do it. And they have to do it. They have to drink it. Like, there's no bargaining. Like, drink it and you get your breakfast. They like to have their breakfast. So that's another way to get them to do it. And if they tell me, well, mommy, it was too much ginger, can you do? I make it to their liking. I just make sure I lessen it, but I just make sure that they're still able to get something in them, okay? So this is where I bring you healthy recipes. We have healthy conversations based around God, because I can't tell you anything else or what else. I don't know anything about no universe. All I know is about God. I don't know anything else about, doing any magic. All I know is about God, praying the word of God that brings results. No magic over here. All God, the Bible, okay? I stretch in the word. I lift my hands in the word. I don't know any other thing but the word of God. So that's what you're going to get over here, okay? Because iron sharpens iron, okay? Remember, get all the butter knives out your life, okay? Get those butter knives. Some of you got those butter knife men that you keep saying is your husband. Oh, will he marry me? He's just a butter knife. Get him out your life, because you missing the guy that God has for you, the person that God has for you. But this is going into another conversation, but we're going to continue this next week, okay? God willing, next Friday, tune in live for episode 17 of Food and Faith Hub. Make sure you like. Leave me a comment on YouTube, because it lets the algorithm know that, hey, they like this content. So we need some more people out there serving God for real, trying to get this, because it's a struggle to eat healthy. Come on, you know it. So we need some people out here that can walk through the process with you and let you know from a spiritual standpoint, hey, if you got unforgiveness, forget all this eating good food. You messing up your organs. You still dealing with trauma and rejection. You messing up your breast tissue. Like, we keeping it real, okay? So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, shop my Amazon storefront. If you need to, I'm gonna probably launch my cooking course more like in September, where we can come together and cook in a good space. We come online and then we just meet up one day somewhere where we come together and we'll cook together. If that's something you're interested in, you can go to my, you would have to go to my, I'll put it in. It's on my YouTube where you can go to my food and faith course. It's on Instagram in my bio, food and faith course with I'm a Sasu. TikTok, food and faith course. Thank you guys so much for hanging with me for about an hour or so. And I will see you next week for another live food and faith cooking show. Remember to share. Remember to write down everything that's eating the life out of you and get rid of it so that you can truly walk in a healthy, prosperous life that God meant for you to have, okay? So I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. And that's it. Bye. One day, guys, I'm not going to have all these cameras. I'll have one camera. One day I'll be in the studio. Maybe one of you one day will come with me into my studio and we'll cook together. It's going to be good. It's going to be big. It's going to be great. That's faith. Speak it. You know? So I'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in. Love you guys. Share. And I'll see you next week. Bye.